one Saturday morning. Y'all might be too young, or you may be the same age. You recognize what that is. That's that old recess. But what it do? Happy Lions Day, Saturday. You know, we got to kick it off with the pregame show. I'm your boy, Bennett. Y'all know when I always got in the building. When I'm in the building, I got my boy, me and my brother from another mother whose parents don't know each other. Day.
What up, man? I'm ready, man. Ready. This has been the longest week in a long time, and now today's going to drag, man. But you know what? We're going to beat them. What the fuck is a commander?
What is a commander?
Well, why don't we let our resident military man, a.k.a. Pawpaw, tell us?
Yes, sir. Purple.
What's up? What's the play for today? Win the game.
I can see. Like, EA, you in the game today, he ain't playing.
Yeah, and a commander is actually – so every single officer rank in the military that is in a command position is always a commander. So your highest commander in the military is the President of the United States. He is the commander-in-chief. A general on any installation is considered a commander. So when the word commander is being used, it is a general – it's a position, not a rank.
Oh. Yep. Well, these guys ain't ranked in nothing. These guys about to get their ass kicked and get up out of here. No disrespect.
They're going to be in the position of being on the couch watching us next week.
3, 2, 1, Cancun.
How y'all feeling today, man? Chris, man, you ready, man?
Man, I couldn't come fast enough, and it's still not here yet. So I still got to go get my food for the day, my drink for the day. I got to go get all that taken care of after the show here. So, yeah, I'm ready to go.
Hey, man, I already picked up my daughter with my girl. I swear to God, ever since I got with my girl, the Lions have been doing. So I got my two good luck charms with me, you feel me? So I already know it's going to be a positive day. And y'all know the weekend a little bit longer for me because I got the Lions playing today, and I got my Buckeyes playing on Monday. So it's like,
damn, I wish I had control of the clip so I could play that. We don't give a fuck, he
should. Whatever, though. All right. Let's get some of these topics for today before this Commanders Lions game gets started. First off, let's start off with our man, Jared Goff. The keys today for Jared Goff to be successful and win this game. Start with you, Pawpaw.
Keys to the game, huh? To win the game. Run the ball. Gotta get out there and run the ball. I mean, there's going to be a lot of this is a different team. I don't know if we've played. I don't know their defensive scheme. I don't know how they're going to come at us. I know he runs a lot of man, I do believe, but we play well out of the man. So, yeah, I think establish a run
against man.
Absolutely. So, I establish a run. Get out there and get the run going. Like, I know David Montgomery is just itching to carry the ball, whether he's going to or not. I know we're probably going to go over a topic. I'll make it short, but yeah, got to establish that run. Got to establish that run early.
Dede.
Just, man, we've been saying it all season, man. Just be steady Eddie, man. Goff's been, ever since that Houston game, Goff's been locked in, man. Just don't try to get cute. Don't try to force nothing. And Goff's one of the better quarterbacks against man, and Washington tends to run a lot of man. Now, they ran a lot of zone against Tampa for some reason. I don't know why. But, I mean, Goff's got to key on one guy. Not key on one guy, on their defense. He got to pick on Marshawn Lattimore today.
Yep.
That dude's got worse hamstrings than me, and I'm out of shape. You know what I mean? So Goff's just got to be steady Eddie, find the right matchup to exploit, and pick them apart. They're terrible at covering tight ends, so he ought to be able to go to Sam the Porta Potty today. So just Goff, just go out there, do your thing, man. Do your thing. Hell, where'd this guy go? What kind of nonsense he got himself into?
Chris switching the background on me from the pregame to the NFL show. That's why the background kept flipping. I'm like, wait a minute.
I was trying to find that. I found the don't give me anything. I was like, I want to use it at some point, but yeah, sorry about that.
You talking about this right here? You talking about this? You can use it. It's right here.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
Yeah,
What don't you give a fuck about? What going on?
Yeah. When I was saying something about Ohio State, he was trying to hit the clip. That's what he was trying to do. I know
was
he was trying to do.
clip, but it's in another folder, unfortunately.
All right.
Yeah.
What's next,
So next-
dog? What are your
Oh,
hold up. Because we do this every Sunday. You ask us the question, we give our opinions on it, and you don't ever say nothing. So I want to know, what does Goff got to do today in your eyes?
Control of the ball, no turnovers, no interceptions, no fumbles. When he do that, he's always highly successful and he succeeds. So with that, Goff, no interceptions, control the clock management, hand the ball off, and hit your wide open receivers, and you'll check down with Laporta, and Gibbs. That's what I think the keys are the games for Goff. See, when I bring it in, I come with that intelligent fire. You feel me?
Not bad for an Ohio State fan. Not bad.
Anyways, Chris, you brought up Monty. Let's talk about his return. Monty's return to the game, man. What y'all see he doing, and how would you handle his carries today? Start with you, Day.
Why you always come to me when I'm coughing? Every time I'm over here dying, you come to me first. Always.
Breathe.
Oh. All right. Now, damn. Monty's return is tricky because Gibbs has been hot. I mean, Gibbs is molten hot right now, dude. And I don't want to mess with what he's got going. But at the same time, Monty, I've said it all season, Monty is what makes this offense click. When we're in trouble, this, that, and the third, everybody who's watching has heard me say it all season. I'm not going to repeat it. But we got to get him involved. We have to find a way to get him involved. 10 to 12 carries today, I'm cool with. Maybe 2-3 receptions out of the backfield if it's needed. You know, we got to find a way to put him back in just slowly. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't want to throw him back into the fire and disrupt what we've got going on. But at the same time, man, this team loves this dude. This team loves Montgomery. Probably more than anybody else on this team, possibly. I just hope they don't mess with the juju that we got going with Gibbs right now. But hey, Monty, anytime touchdown today, book it.
Chris, and then I give my statement, since that's what they want.
So yeah, I agree with Day. I was gonna say, like, he's I mean, I'm not saying he's on a snap count, but he's not. I don't want to mess with the juju that Jahmyr Gibbs has right now. I actually want to see them do even if they have to use him as a decoy in some way, dual set back, put both of them back there, and then all you have to do is give Tamani a couple of times, and then the rest of the time you can just use him as a decoy, to be honest. But dual set back, put him back there. That's something we have not done yet. And so now, granted, I remember Bandit said that, like, we're kind of going to wait till we get further down, you know, in the playoffs to do something like that, which would be cool. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do some trick plays and do stuff that we haven't done before, dual set back would be great. But I don't want to really mess with the rhythm of Jahmyr Gibbs at all. I want him to stay hot because that's what you need.
We were starting to see that 2-back set before Monty got hurt. They were starting to do that a little bit more. What I don't want to see today out of Montgomery and Gibbs, for that fact too, I don't want to see one guy gets the whole drive and then the next guy gets the whole drive and then the next guy gets the whole drive. Like, I don't want to see that. I want to see, you know, Monty gets 2 carries here and then boom, here comes Gibbs in, or vice versa. You know what I mean? You got to get these guys on the field more. You got to have, it can't just be, like I said, one drive here, one drive there. Because playing the running back position is a rhythm position. You know what I mean? You start seeing the field real well when you're playing, and then you come off. And it's like, you know, okay,
see,
why?
When you get, you're right. Rhythm is a rhythm is a dancer. But You're right, because the running back, as the game goes on, sees how the players, their little niches are. Like
How they read and react.
a certain linebacker will come up, and maybe he has a tendency to hesitate before he decides which gap to fill, or he just goes directly into a gap, and you know that. So I can just take another hole quickly, and he won't have time to react. Like you develop those tendencies with your vision as the game progresses. But if you keep going in and out, you're not going to see those tendencies as much.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, shout out to my man Timothy, man. You at the game, man. Make sure y'all yell and scream, man. One Pride Nation, man. Y'all stand up for real, man.
I better be able to hear y'all motherfuckers down here in Georgia.
For real, man. Hey, the crowd will be a factor tonight, bro. For real. And
facts.
We ain't selling tickets this week, but I'm gonna piggyback off with Danny and a little bit what Chris said. You feel me? I don't want to see them one possession, one drive, use Monty, one drive, use Gibbs. I want to see it because switch them out every other player if we have to. Another thing is that dual setback, what you was talking about, Chris. That will be a major factor if they do that. You feel me? Because you got two weapons coming out of the backfield, also with the weapons on the outside, and Laporta at the tight end position. So that opens up the whole field.
The only reason why I know a lot of backs don't, or a lot of teams don't do it, is because that you're taking away a good blocker, like a big blocker. And that's the only reason why they don't like to. Because if you put a dual set back, then you're pulling either a guard out, or one of your linemen are coming off, or a tight end. You're losing that guy.
Reporting eligible.
For a 100 less pound dude that can't block as well. That's an offensive player. So that's the give and take.
But if they run that two-back set, man, you could line them both up in the backfield. You know what I mean? And then you could split Gibbs out wide, slide him in the slot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all know how dangerous Gibbs is.
Yeah.
Gibbs is in the slot.
It's true.
Absolutely.
Correct. Yeah.
So, little bonus question. What do y'all see Montgomery's carries be, yards be, and did they yard give him any time touchdown? So, other than that, what y'all see Montgomery producing today? My bad. Long day. Long night.
Long show. I see anywhere from, I kind of said it earlier, anywhere from like 10 to 12 carries. Maybe more. Who knows? Depending on if Montgomery comes out and he's hot. We know this team likes to ride with a hot hand. You know what I mean? But 10 to 12 carries, 40 yards minimum, please. Parlay, thanks. But in reality, I think it's like, I think he'll have like 30 to 40 yards, really, and then a touchdown. That's about it. Chris? Maybe like 20 yards receiving.
10, 50, and 1. That's what I had already in my head. 10, 50, and 1. I like it. 5 yards a pop and a touchdown. Yeah.
Then dig it. Because this team is terrible at defending the run. Terrible.
Yes, sir. 30th ranked in the league.
They let DeAndre Swift put up over 120 something yards on him.
They're gonna have 7 men in the box with another person spying as well if they're gonna want to stop the run. And then what does that do then? You know,
that leaves our guys one-on-one on the outside.
And good luck with that. I see Gibbs. I keep saying Gibbs. I got Gibbs having a big day. That's why I keep saying Gibbs. But I see Monty having like 15 carries, 65, 67 yards, and a touchdown in his first day. So,
hey, whatever he gives us, period, is cool. Whatever he gives us, only if he, say he doesn't get a lot of carries and he only gets us 25 to 30 yards. But if they're big, they're like clutch yards, I'm okay with that. Say it's
big
a
first downs.
Exactly. It's like fourth and 2 or something, 4th and 3. And they run it up the middle with Monty and he picks it up. And he does that 3-4 times a game. You know? Cool. Whatever. I'm cool with it.
If he got 25 yards and in every single one of them was a first down, let's say he had 10 carries, they were all like 1 yards, and they were all first downs. I'm good for that.
Go with it. As long as he helps the offense keep moving, that's fine.
Yep.
Now, if he comes out and you can kind of see that he's not not ready,
Yep.
which I don't think we will see. I think
No.
this
that
dude is
injury
beyond
lingering.
ready. Then you have to kind of be like, all right, this guy's not really like fully ready yet. We need to kind of tame him back a little bit.
Yep.
And I'd be cool with that too. Because it's not like we have a bum sitting behind him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's talk about that goddamn boy, that boy named Jameer Gibbs. You feel me? What y'all expected from him today? I'm gonna start with you, Chris, since they always get mad at us. Pick him first.
I'm not
So-
coughing, and now you don't pick me first. Let me start coughing, and I'm sure you'll pick me first. Go ahead, Dave. I know you're dying over there, but go ahead and talk.
So, I mean, I expect him to have a really good game. I'm not going to say it's a huge game because it's going to be hard to take to top 4 touchdowns in a game. But he's going to have. I mean, I see him with a receiving in a rushing touchdown. I see him with like 85, 90 rushing yards total, like 126, maybe 126 yards from scrimmage. That's what I see.
Dede? No, I go. I'm gonna give you an oxygen tank, motherfucker. Goddamn.
Never
You
fail.
can't ever breathe right. Damn. Inhale, exhale. Hit it twice. Blow it out. I'm just saying. All right. With Gibbs, man, I see Gibbs having a decent day. Like not because not to your point, I don't see him having a 4 touchdown day, but I do see him scoring 2 touchdowns and have over 100 yards rushing alone and over 65 yards passing alone. I see Gibbs being a big key figure. That's gonna be my player of the game. Shout out to Jameer Gibbs, bro. Do your thing, ball on him. Daddy, you can breathe now.
Yeah, I can breathe now. We're good.
All right, go ahead, Daddy.
Okay. Do you remember? I don't know if anybody ever watched Gibbs at Georgia Tech.
Yes, sir.
I watched his highlight tape this morning, right? And he just looked like a man against boys, just running against all these ACC defenses. Just looked like a man against boys. You could see why he was able to transfer out of Alabama. Just looked so much faster than these guys. Just whatever. That's what I'm expecting out of Gibbs today because of this 30th ranked rushing offense or defense. Excuse me. I expect Gibbs just to have a hell of a day. Now I'm not saying 4 touchdowns again. That was an anomaly. You know what I mean? But I'm expecting over 100 and something combined between rushing and receiving, and 2 touchdowns. And I expect one of them is going to be a long touchdown. 50 plus. I'll say he has a 50 plus run today.
Hey, I'll take that. For real, I'll take that.
Now,
Next
if he
topic
was the
we'll get-
sole, if he was the sole back, it was just him.
he would have to do
Shit,
it.
I'd
$2,000.
Yeah, I'd say-
just this game. I'd say he'd have closer to 200.
Yeah, same here. I would
does.
say the same thing if it was just him.
Now, if you
Yes,
want to
sir.
go season, yeah, I think Gibbs would be close to 2,000 rushing yards.
Easily.
If he was the sole guy and he stayed healthy, because if you look at where he ranks as far as like the top leading rushers in the NFL, he has like 60 to 70 less carries than all those other guys, and it's insane. And he's averaging like 5.8, 5.3 a carry or some shit, something ridiculous.
But I respect the fact that he's not getting the bulk of the lows right now. You
So do
feel
I.
me?
That's gonna make his career go long.
Longevity. You feel me? Longevity. This is a player that we can build our team around. You feel me? Like you said, if he was on 31 other teams in the NFL, he'd be that number 1 back. But besides the Ravens and besides the Eagles.
And besides the fucking Falcons, because they got Bijan Robinson.
They would split carries. I think they would split carries with Deshaun Robinson and him. They had both of them.
I don't know. They got a pretty good 2 backfield set right now, and they still don't really split carries. But anyway, who gives a fuck? They ain't playing today. Fucking bum sitting in Cancun. 3-2-1 Cancun.
Get to our next topic. Next topic I got. How my boy, St. Brown, and his Batman, J-Mo. I mean, his Robin J-Mo gonna do today. I had it mixed up. It was a long day. Long night last night.
That's
Go ahead,
disrespectful to call. That's disrespectful to call J-Mo Robin. That's disrespectful.
Whoa, how? How? I got a JMO jersey on. I ain't never been disrespectful to JMO. You know that.
Call him
JMO, you my
Robin,
boy.
bro. Robin. Man, who gives a fuck about Robin when you talk about Batman? You got to come up with something better. I don't even think they should be Batman.
Superman
anyway.
and Batman. How about that? Superman and Batman. When they got
I'll tell you
together.
this. I'll tell you this. I'm over the cute little nicknames for all of our players anyway. Like the whole thing, like smash and grab with Branch and Kirby, seek and destroy. Man, I don't give a fuck like that. How about all pro Kirby Joseph? That's what I call him. All pro.
Pro.
Brian Branch should have been all pro too, but that's a subject for a different day. But as far as these two, if we end up throwing the ball a lot more than I expect, I don't expect us to throw the ball a whole lot today. But if they do, man, Washington don't really have the corners to cover these guys. Lattimore, he's cooked. I'm sorry. I mean, he got cooked by Mike Evans last week. And that hamstring worries me. So if he gets up matched up with JMO, that's a wrap, bro. I'm sorry. JMO's going to blow right by him. If they go single coverage, but I doubt they'll go single coverage with no safety over top. They have to. But their pass defense is trash, too. Their pass defense is not that good either. And then you got everybody's fucking, well, none of us on here like the team, but Mikey Sandersfield, I think that's how you say his name.
Sandersfield. Yeah.
He's a dog. But I don't think he's ready to step up with an Amara type guy or anything like that. Ow, bitch. Scratch me. My cat's over here. And
say go Lions rare.
I just don't trust their secondary. Outside of Mikey, their corners aren't really good. They got a guy, St. Juice. He's not good anymore. Actually, he's never really been good. I don't trust the secondary of the Redskins either. This is just a bad matchup all around for the Commanders, defense. So our boys on the outside should cook.
Chris.
Yeah. I don't know their defense that well. Like I said earlier, I don't know their defense well enough to. All I know is the stats show.
I know one player on their defense, so don't feel bad. They linebacker.
I mean, I only know the stats on what type of defense they play, and I know it caters to Goff in every way. So, I mean, unless they change their complete scheme and even if they had a blitz scheme where Goff's really good at blitz too, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think they have the position players to keep up. That's just it. I mean, they got to hope that we screw up is what they have to hope for.
What up, Marmar in the track?
What up, yo? What do you think the two receivers on the outside do then?
I'm going to go with Amon-Ra St. Brown with 80 yards, 8 catches, and a touchdown. I'm going to go with JMO with 6 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown. I think we're going to get a deep ball on him.
Dede?
JMO, I think JMO catches a long one today. I think he gets a tub today. And then I think Amara, he might be fairly quiet, to be honest with you. They may be able to exploit the JMO matchup more than the Amara matchup. You know what I mean? Because they don't really have the guys to keep up with JMO's type of speed over there. So it might be a JMO game on the outside. And then Amara might give you, 40, 50 yards on, 6, 7 big catches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm expecting a bigger day from JMO today than I am Amara.
Yeah.
I'm with both of y'all. I'm absolutely with both of y'all. I expect a bigger game from JMO today than St. Brown. But I'm giving St. Brown about 7 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown. And I'm giving JMO 120 and a touchdown on 8 receptions. I think JMO gonna have a big.
Hold up, I'm not even caring about the yards. 8 receptions. Damn, they don't even throw the ball to him that much.
I know. That's why I said
That's
6
a lot.
That's why I said 6 because
that's high too. 6 is high too.
I know, but I figure he's going to get a couple of short ones. Like they're going to throw one of those one screen that wanted to see if they can get him some wiggle room, and it's going to go for like 5 yards or 6 yards. That's one, and then he's going to get a bomb. That's two, and then he's going to get a couple of slants. So that's what I'm thinking.
All right, well, we both having decent games from St. Brown and Jamin today. It leads up to my next question. What y'all expected from Laporta today?
Man, what do you call him?
Sam Laporta probably because he be shitting on defenders. You already know. But Dede, I'm gonna let you go first since you ain't coughing right now. You can breathe. What do you see?
Fuck you, man. Go. They're terrible at covering tight ends. They're the. That's what we're talking about, Marmar. We're talking about that right now. They're terrible at covering the tight end. They're one of the worst teams at covering the tight end. You go back and look at the past couple teams they played outside of the Bucks. Because I don't think Cade Otton. I think that was Cade Otton's like first game back. But I'm expecting a real big day from Laporta if we decide to throw the ball. It all just depends on how our offense is working today, what we're able to exploit.
I see a big day from my offense. You know my score, so we'll get to if people don't know. I see us scoring a big number, so I see a big day from Laporta, J-Mo, St. Brown, and Gibbs. So I'm sorry to cut you off, Daddy. My bad.
You good? I mean, I ain't got nothing to argue against that. I think our offense is going to be humming all night. I really do. But Laporta, man, I'm expecting close to a hundo from Laporta. Maybe like I think Laporta sees a lot of if we decide to throw the ball, I think Laporta sees a lot of targets today. I'm thinking like 9 catches for almost 100. I don't know if he gets a touchdown or not, but I'm gonna say at least 9 for 100 out of Laporta. They're terrible at covering tight ends.
Paul.
Yeah, I expect a bigger game from him as well. I'm not going to go as high as Day.
Nobody ever does. Nobody ever does.
Bo's there. So
Well, I mean, you're not as bad as like Bandit when it's calling the score, but I mean, nobody really is.
If you take the test high, you get high scores. I'm just saying.
Smart.
The logic.
Can you pass the drug test? Yes,
me.
I can, because I can tell you each one is.
Gosh. Oh my goodness. Nah. I'm gonna go with like 6 catches. I think around 70 yards, and I actually think he's gonna get a touchdown.
My expectations from Sam Laporta probably today. I think he's gonna be more effective in the run game. I see Sam Laporta. He ain't never had no real big blocks. You feel me? I think I see him today push somebody on their ass. You feel me? Linebacker. He gonna have a nice smooth crackback block today. But I also see him having about 7 receptions, 75 yards, and a touchdown. So I see Sam and to get him a little bit more involved. I think with this playoff run, and they know what happened last year, I feel like there's nothing's off the table this game. Nothing. They're gonna do whatever they had to do that's possible to make sure they win this game.
I think the offense cranks it up into higher gear because it's the playoffs, and they know what happened last playoffs.
What Sky always saying? Shout out to Sky, man. You on your way to the game, make sure you have a safe trip, man.
He better not be, bro. He got like 7 hours.
He's going to the game. He's going to the game. Shout out to our boy Sky going to the game. You feel me?
I'd be out there. I'd be out there tailgating right now.
I gotta look at the weather.
Well, Day, you get frigid in 50-degree weather, so I get it.
Yeah, at least the 40s. The 40s.
Hey, I was out there last year at the first playoff game, and it was -2 degrees. I'm good.
That's coming from Paul with your young ass.
By game time, it's supposed to be 25 degrees out, bro.
Woohoo! That's
awesome. Cool. That's kicking weather. That's football weather right there.
Shit, football weather in the house, bro. I done moved to the south, and I don't fuck with the cold no more.
But yeah, shout out to this guy, man. Have a good time at the game, man. Make sure you ain't got no voice in the morning, man. And help cheer on our lines to a victory. But yeah, I do see big things from Laporta today, man.
I want to answer. Oh, are you done?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That question?
I wanted to answer this question because this is a good question right here. Do we attack more? What do we think we do? Do we attack more to the run game or do we do the passing game?
Well, you said it best earlier though. When there was another question, you said like it depends on what Washington is showing us. I mean, if they're gonna put 8 men in the box to stop our run, men coverage, good luck. Or I mean, if they're gonna back off and let us run on it so that we can keep like they play the middle of the field, then they're gonna probably do more coverage. We're probably gonna run all over them. So pick your poison.
Mama, answer the question with this.
Yeah,
I feel like there's no way this Washington defense can stop us, period, in the run game, passing game, anything. So everything's going to be opened up. They're going to be willing to do whatever they want to do it, how they want to do it, when they want to do it. So I expect big game in the rushing game and the passing game. Seriously. And don't be like, oh, my God, Bandit, you were right when we score at least 40 points this game.
I got us scoring 42, so I'm cool with that. Go with 40 plus.
I like it either way though. I mean, it's the only people the only people that are going to hurt us are us.
Us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
And we're not even sitting here trying to be cocky, but I mean, like if you just look at the pure matchups. And what you see the Washington's track record of doing, I mean, we really have no choice because they're not really good at anything on defense.
Mm-hmm.
See,
they're not.
When you can be cocky, you're gonna be cocky. And I'm being cocky because all the shit from the Washington fans, and I'm just saying all the shit from we want Detroit. Now we here. You feel me? That you can yell, you want to fight Mike Tyson in his prime until you get in the ring with him. You feel me?
Yep.
And you had to suffer a couple of them punches and you knocked out with your teeth on the goddamn pavement next to you. So I feel like we're going in there, we're gonna knock their teeth out. You feel me? On God, like
I just don't want to. The other thing I was just thinking about as we were talking, but I think they've learned from last year a little bit, is I don't want to get too conservative when we think we've got the game in hand. I just want to keep going.
Yes, sir. All day, every day. All right, let's talk about some of this defense. And Chris, I'm gonna start with you because if Daddy ain't breathing, he on the phone. So
no, not on the phone. I'm talking to my kids.
I'm just messing with you,
Well,
Chris.
What?
He's eating Takis and his mouth is on fire, so I got to give him something to drink.
That's awesome.
Hey man, shout out to all the kids, man. You feel me? I got kids, love my kids. Shout out, get on my nerves. But the lucky I'm doing this.
I did a shout out on my show the other day, but my daughter got accepted to SCAD, which is the best art and design school in the country, and she'll be going there next year. She's 2 hours down the road in Savannah, Georgia. So she shout out to her, smartest. I mean, she's a very smart girl. I can't wait to go bother her every once in a while when she's only 2 hours down the road. So that's gonna be awesome. But yeah.
All right, but Chris, question: how many sacks do our defense get today?
Woohoo! Okay, so I have a little bit of a theory behind this. Okay, so it's kind of like the issue we had with the Bills. Okay, because we do have a running quarterback we have to worry about. We gave Josh Allen now. Granted, I'm not comparing him. Josh Allen is a better thrower of the ball.
They've been comparing, Chris. They've been comparing him to Josh Allen all goddamn.
Let's just be honest.
They do.
Jaden Daniels and Josh Allen are not on the same level. But the running and escapability is what I'm going to use here. So the problem we had with Josh Allen is that we gave him too many lanes to run the ball. I actually don't think we'll probably get more sacks than I'm going to say, but I want to keep him contained in the pocket. I want to make him run up and around the edge rushers. I want him to go around us. I don't want him to cut through the gaps. I want gap presence. I want us to be able to keep that pocket solidified, pressure it, collapse it on him. I don't want us to try to overdo it, overthink it, trying to get a sack and open up a lane, because then Josh Daniels can just use Jaden Daniels can just use the lanes for running, and that's when we're going to get in trouble. So I think we're only going to have like 3 sacks today, one by DJ Reader, one by Zadarius Smith, and then one by Levi Onwuzurike.
Oh, Onwuzurike.
Yeah.
Levi.
Well, because he started getting all that talk now about maybe like a lot of people think there's a lot of interest in Onwuzurike. I think he hears that and he wants to get out there and do a better job. But yeah,
I think that those rumors about Levi are true too. I really do. I think he's going to generate a lot of interest. He's young.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Anyway, maybe 2, if that.
Yeah.
Just based on his escapability, Jaden can run.
Yep.
But I will say their left tackle is dog shit. So if we can get pressure from the left tackle, because he's terrible. Fucking what's his name? Yaya Darby, I think is his name. Or Diaby from the Bucks last week. Just tore that fucking tackle up last week. Nowaski with a sack. All right, I'll look for that. Shout out to that. We'll see if Nowaski can get a sack.
That's not bad. I like him too. I sometimes I forget about him.
Mm-hmm. But I don't think we're going to be trying to like just straight up rush him today. I think we're going to learn or look to contain him. You got to play gap control today. Your gap control has to be on point today because he can get you. Jaden can get you. He'll drop back, and then all of a sudden he can bust out a 20, 30-yard run on you real quick.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So you just got to be disciplined with gap control today. That's really what I'm looking for from the defensive line today. It's just gap control.
Pressures is what I'm looking for. Believe it or not, even though some people don't like that word, I'm looking for pressures. I don't need sacks necessarily. I need to contain that pocket. Let him sit in the pocket and just collapse it. I don't need sacks necessarily.
With you, Chris, I'm a little bit against you because I need sacks. Sacks change the game. Sacks close down key drives. Like
it's risk versus reward. So I get you.
Right, yeah. I'm with you with the 3 sacks though. DJ Reader, Smith, and I'm gonna give y'all one that y'all haven't mentioned. Nobody haven't mentioned. You feel me? Iffy Manafandu. I have Iffy coming getting the sack. I think Iffy gonna be a key part of this defense today. He's gonna play a big role in today, like his sacks and a little bit of coverage. Because if he's dropping coverage, Branch gonna be in the box. So I think if he's gonna be a big part, what's going on today on that defense.
All right, since you picked Iffy to get a sack, I'll pick Branch to get a sack.
Okay.
Because I'm with you on that. I think either one of those safeties or whatever position they really want to say they play, because Branch plays all over the place and so does Iffy. If those guys are going to be a big part of the game, which I do think they do, I can see one of them safeties getting a sack, either Iffy or Branch. I'll say that. I'm with you on that one.
Hey, Day, is Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen? They're just basically shells of them for themselves, right?
Deron Payne is. I'm not sure about Allen. I'm not sure.
Okay. And then I remember before. I think Jazir Newton. Is that the one you were talking about?
Newton.
Yeah.
He's that rookie from Illinois.
Okay, gotcha. That's what I thought. Wagner's not bad though. He's pretty good.
Who, Bobby Wagner?
That's the only person I own on the defense. Hey, Bobby.
Now they got another linebacker. His name is like Luvu.
Yeah, Frankie Luvu. Luvu. You're right.
He's good. Watch for him. He can make plays. That'll be a name to watch for them tonight. You'll see him all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got Jeremy Chin, I think is their safety. And then the 2 corners are Lattimore and Sanders, whatever. Don't give a fuck. He's from Michigan. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? The fuck how you say his name? Sandersville, Sandstone, whatever. Sandstorm, whatever. He getting cooked today.
Yeah, their free safety is Quan Martin, then Jeremy Chin, and then their other safeties are Pierce Butler and Jeremy Reeves.
Jeremy Reeves is a special teams guy.
Okay. Well, they haven't listed him as free safety, but I got you. Yeah.
All right. Sure. Since we're talking about it, the big question is, how do these Lions contain Jaden Daniels today? You got a blueprint. Hey, this is the way to shut him down. What would be that blueprint? Let's start with you, Chris.
Like I was saying earlier with the defensive scheme, I want to collapse the pocket. I want to protect our gaps, keep him from running out. I mean, I think he's going to be. Let's see if how quick he goes to a second read, first and second read guy. Like, I mean, is he going to have time to get to his third read? You know, how fast does he go through his progressions? So protect the middle, and keep the gap presence. That's it. Protect the middle, gap presence.
I think you start with our linebackers. Our linebackers reading and reading, reading, then reacting.
Read and react.
Don't just react. You feel me? When it comes to this quarterback, I think Anzalone and Campbell has to have a good day on defense. More Campbell than Anzalone on this one, because I feel like Campbell's a little bit more athletic than Anzalone. He's a little more faster than Anzalone, so he's gonna have to play that spy position. Now, y'all say he don't. Y'all say, oh my God, we're gonna think of the name right now. AG don't play spy or nothing like that. Now y'all seen it in the game. He did play spy in that second half with Campbell. So I feel like they're gonna run a little bit spy, and I think that's how they're gonna contain Jordan Davis.
Yeah.
Get your thoughts.
I agree. Jack's more athletic, but I think Anzalone's faster.
I think Anzalone's better in coverage than Jack, though. So I see Jack.
True.
So Jack could be the spy, and Anzalone would be in coverage.
So here's a question: who's faster, side to side, and straightforward speed? Because there's a difference. Do you think Anzalone's faster both ways, or does he have a specific? Is he better side to like going from side to side versus straight line speed?
Side to side.
Side to side.
Okay.
I think it's side to side. Now, unless Anzalone's pass rushing, because how many times have we seen Anzalone pass rushing, and then he gets past the line, and then he just fucking shoots like a fucking rocket. He did it against Gino.
Jack can go downhill, though. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Jack can get downhill and lay a
Jack's
pop
not
on
the
you.
best. Jack's not the best pass rusher though. Like
that's why I say he can get downhill and make a hit, meaning that your quarterback trying to escape, he can get down here and get there. You feel me?
And Jane Daniels takes a lot of big hits too.
Look what he did to Caleb Williams.
Oh, man.
Jack was there, so
was Anzalone. But I'm with you guys. I think linebacker play is key, and then I think safety play is key with how we use the other guy outside of Kirby.
Yeah.
Iffy and Branch. I think Branch should be in the nickel, honestly, so he's closer to the line of scrimmage right now with what we have at corners, and then allow Iffy to play that, the strong safety, but let him be down in the box as well, out in coverage a little bit. And then you got to get him on for a couple blitzes. Iffy is our best pass rusher outside of Zadarius Smith right now.
Yeah.
If you think about it, he really is. He's not on. I mean, we got Muhammad. I mean, he's been playing well. Muhammad's been playing well. Pascal, but he's more of the run guy, even though I don't think Pascal's is. Yeah.
I agree with you, Day. I like the idea of having Branch closer to the line because when you've got Jaden Daniels, his instincts for the ball and where it's at, I mean, it helps secure that like middle of the field. So yeah, Jaden will get like 5-6 yards, but he ain't going to get the 10 or 11 or more if you keep Branch down there.
Mm-hmm. Now Branch could be out in coverage too. That's not taking anything away from Branch's ability to be deep. You know what I mean? But in this game, with the matchup we got with this running quarterback, I think Branch's best fit is to sit closer to the line of scrimmage.
His instincts are crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So since we talking about our safeties and everything else like that, question: how many turnovers do we force tonight? Chris?
2. I'm going to keep saying this until I'm right. Probably now. I think Terrion Arnold finally gets his pick. I'm going to keep saying it. Eventually, I'll be right. It might be 1 in 100, but I'll eventually get it. Terrion Arnold and I think Kirby Joseph gets one. I don't think we're going to knock the ball out. I think Brian Robinson Jr. is pretty good at holding on to the ball because I think that's their running back along with I can't remember the other guy's name, But yeah, I think they're good at holding on to the ball. But I think get picks. I think picks come around.
Did
Did you know that Terrion Arnold played against Jaden Daniels in college? LSU and Bama play. You know what Terrion Arnold did that game?
Tell the world, dude.
He picked off Jaden Daniels, bro. He picked off Jaden Daniels in the LSU Bama game. And I think Jaden Daniels may remember that. You know, he might be like, okay, you know, you're a rookie, I'm a rookie. You know, I'm gonna try to go at you. And I think TA will get one today. I do. And then I think we get 2, maybe 3, and I think they're all interceptions. Jane Daniel likes to throw it over the middle and likes to throw it over the middle deep. Well, if he's late on that, watch out. Kirby Joseph's sitting back there, Mr. All-Pro. You know. So I think we get 2 or 3. Maybe one of them's a fumble. Who knows? But I'm definitely calling at least 2 picks today.
Yeah.
Rodrigo is not active.
No. That's not Rodrigo for the Lions. That's a running back for the Commanders. He is a good short yardage back. But I ain't seen a whole lot of him. It's been Brian Robinson Jr. and Austin Eckler. Which is crazy in 2025 that dude's still playing. Crazy to me.
I'm with y'all. I see 2 turnovers today, but in different ways. I see a forced fumble caused by Branch. I think he's gonna punch the ball out. He is good for that. And I see an interception by Kirby. I mean, All-Pro. Let y'all know. Yeah, he's that man back there doing their things, man. I still can't believe they didn't put him on the Pro Bowl team. Like, right, my man.
Who gives a fuck? He made All-Pro.
I understand that, but still, man, just the disrespect, man. The disrespect don't stop.
It was disrespectful as fuck. I will say that. Like, I get that aspect.
It don't stop when it comes to Detroit, man. For real. All right, with that said,
with fucking Amara last year, didn't give him Pro Bowl, but gave him All-Pro. Yeah. Fuck him. We ain't gonna be playing in that bullshit no way.
Yep.
You already know. With that said, let's get to it, man. Hey. Score predictions. You want me to go first, Chris?
Yes, please do. I hate this. I always get outstanding doing it. But
so the 271 people that's watching, I appreciate y'all watching, man. Make sure I hit that subscribe button and follow us on X. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. But my score prediction, I'm going 42-28 Lions. Golf my MVP.
28, man.
4 touchdowns from Golf today.
4.
Yeah,
4.
4. Damn, no for Gibbs and Monty. The fuck going on?
What? Look, that's only 28 points.
Oh yeah, 6, 12, 18. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And I think Gibbs gonna get a receiving touchdown. J-Mo, St. Brown, and Sam Laporta Potty. It's my fault.
Shitting on motherfuckers.
Shitting on. Yeah, give us your score prediction, man.
A lot to a little. No. I got it being 45 to I'll say 24. Drop a 40 burger on these motherfuckers.
Okay. Brent almost got what I was going to get. So I'm going 35-21. Touchdowns to Laporta, to Gibbs, to Amon-Ra, to J-Mo, and then obviously Gibbs with a touchdown. I think that's 5 total. I think that's 35. That's what I had. Yep.
Hey, man, I appreciate everybody coming to watch this, man. 270 people in the building.
Woohoo!
2 likes.
Hot take before we get out of here. Texans are going to beat the Chiefs.
Now you coming with me? Now you on my side?
No. I've been saying that all week. Go look at my Twitter, bro. It's pinned at the top of my Twitter, bro. Houston going to beat the Chiefs today.
I hope they do. I really do, to be honest with you.
Fuck
But
with
like I
you,
said, I
man.
appreciate the 270 people watching. Y'all can do us a favor, man, and help us build and spread our content. I appreciate that, man. It starts with hitting that subscribe button on YouTube, man, and hitting the follow button on X. Make sure y'all also hit the follow button on LFR, Sky, Andy, Tori. They doing their things over there, man. I'm glad to be in, partnership with them, man. For real, man. I appreciate them. With that said, Chris, man, you know how we do when we live off here, man. Let everybody know where they can find you at.
You can find me on X at Crazy Hockey Fan. And until TikTok is still a TikTok, you can find me as Crazy Hockey Fan 1. Otherwise, I'll be on Instagram. Also, you can find me and Keegan at 9 p.m. on Thursdays doing Just Winging It, talking Red Wings hockey. Let's go, Lions.
It's turn. Hey, man, we appreciate that, man. Truly do, man. Dede, my brother from another mother who parents don't know each other, man. Let them know where they can find you at.
Right here, man, where I have the freedom of speech. This isn't an app where I don't have the freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? You either find me right here or find me on Twitter at Markham246, man. And let's go get this dub today, y'all. Let's go get it.
Hey, Mar, you are truly right, man. The crowd is going to be a major
Oh,
factor.
man,
I
we
think
didn't even
fourth quarter
talk.
going
We
to
didn't
be.
even talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the record is 134.4 or 135.5 decibels. Let's break it.
Yep.
Sound like
I
a
don't.
jet.
If they don't break it this game, they'll definitely break it next game.
Yeah,
Definitely, you have to.
absolutely.
Hey, man, y'all know who I am, man. I'm Bandit. Make sure y'all can find me on Facebook, Neil Green Singer, Neal, no I. You feel me? And you can follow me on X, Detroit Fan Report, and right here on Detroit Fan Report, man. Please hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate y'all coming out, man. Happy Lions Day. You feel me? We on our road to the Super Bowl.
Saturday.
Huh?
Honolulu Saturday.
Honolulu Saturday. You feel me?
Yeah.
With that said, man, this is Detroit Fan Report. This is our pregame show, man. Make sure y'all catch our postgame show. We're going to do that, what, Sunday?
Yeah. Probably, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I got an extra bonus for y'all. Don't leave the show yet, because we're going to have something we ain't had in a long time. Asian persuasion. My man, Leo.
What up?
What up, though?
Where you been at, that guy?
Hey, bro, look, I just came just to really not give no analysis. The analysis is that we're gonna beat their ass. You know what I mean? Like Jaden Daniels, wham. Like, shut up, bro. Like, wham. Who are the Washington Commanders? They were better as the Washington football team. Come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? This is golf. This is Gibbs. This is Almond Raw, right? Like, we got to get back, bro. You know what I mean? Like, this is Waymo. This is Monty. This is Laporta. Like, the list goes on. You know
Kirby.
what I mean? Dog, we got Thor on the other side.
Your boy T.A.
Right? You know, T.A. back.
Branch.
Look, man, the only thing that's gonna stop. Oh my goodness, who's gonna stop them, bro? Who?
Should we say a prayer for Lattimore's hamstring today?
Is that not even I think he tore his hamstring on the way over to Detroit, bro. You know what I mean? He was following TA and he slipped. You know what I mean? On the ice, bro. Like, what are we doing? My goodness, bro. The Commanders.
You know what they be saying next? They're like, oh my God, Detroit fans didn't salt the pavement before the Washington Commanders fans came in. They did that on purpose. You know.
Come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? It's a celebration. The city of Detroit is going to sit there and celebrate. Lions fans are going to sit there and celebrate. The teams are going to sit there and celebrate. We're on our way to sitting there making history. This is one of three, bro. One of three.
So, Leo, since I got you on here, man, you know, I never delete anything. I'm kind of a hoarder when it comes to computer shit. Give us your breakdown of the game, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I still got it.
Man, you know, the breakdown is like not to sit there and get into too much X's and O's for offense, right? It's smash mouth football. These boys have not played in 2 weeks. Like, right? Like, we could sit there and finesse them. We could sit there and play, you know, I mean, we could throw the ball. But at the end of the day, you're going to stick to who you are, and your identity has gotten you this far. They are maulers up front, right?
Yes,
Like,
sir.
and then you take out the best guard in the league, right? In Zeitler because he's hurt, and then you insert a dog in Mahogany. Like,
Yeah, mahogany. Yeah,
goodness, bro. Like, my goodness, it doesn't. And then you put Graham. They might even put Graham back on the other side
they are.
where
I
he
would hope
where he
so.
should be, right? And it might even make Graham even better. So now you got these dogs up front, and it's like, and just let both those backs sit there and do whatever they want. Let Laporta sit there and come over. Let the pass game sit there and like come to them. But start off with those dogs up front. You ain't look, bro. Like, come on, bro. Who are you gonna stop, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's not get too much X's and O's here. Like, let Benton sit there and cook in the second half, but not first half, especially when you come out, you set the tone. Bro, this is grit, and you're gonna be in a dogfight for 4 quarters. Like, end of story. Like, we're gonna start that way and we're gonna end that way. And when it's 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter and we got the ball, like, that's money time, bro. And we're gonna the same thing that we did when we started the game is how we're gonna finish the game. And you're just gonna be in a dogfight at that point. Like, I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
Liam,
Like,
Liam, you're right. Dan
let's
Campbell's
not
speechless.
overthink this. I hear a lot of Commander fans and like
Jenny
generally,
said, "Did you write Dan Campbell's speech?"
you know what I mean? Like let's go really quick to the other side of the ball, right? You got JD and you got Terry McLaurin. Uh, Like, when,
Yeah,
like,
that's
you know
it.
what I mean? Like
Yeah,
if anything, right? Like, JD is part of the run game. We're a run first. We're a run first defense, and we're going to focus on that. So it's
yep.
like it's staying disciplined in gaps. There's a reason why Anzalone being back and also putting Jack Campbell back to where he needs to. He needs somebody to sit there and help him in the linebacker position, right? It
Yep.
just puts everybody back in place. So it's like you might have a better chance with Scary Terry going off, right? Like, you
Yeah.
might have a better chance of just throwing the rock his way. Because as far as JD, like, they're not going to allow the pass rush. Lions might not even have a sack. But if you hold that team to 40 yards rushing, I take that all day.
That's a win all day.
That's a win. So I mean, what are we doing here?
Did anybody see the comment that came up across the screen?
Let's say
I
it again.
got you.
No. No.
Yeah, the previous one.
From Hollywood something. Yeah. All wild in Detroit. Great season, but Detroit doesn't have a playoff QB and one game won't get it done in the playoffs. Excuse me? Excuse me?
Golf ain't the reason why we lost that playoff game versus the 49ers last year. Let's not
What
forget
gets it
that.
done? What gets it done in the playoffs? Period. Running and defense,
Yep.
and good quarterback play. And we have 2 of the 3. And our defense has shown that they can lock down and play very well when needed.
Yep.
This is great
Listen,
season. We don't have a playoff QB. That's funny. That's funny right there.
Listen, I mean, to that comment, just look at golf stats the last 4 years, brother. Like, you do that research and you come back to that comment, right? Clearly, you don't watch golf, okay? But here's what I'll sit there and say in regards to AG. AG started doing something last game with Minnesota where he started playing a little bit of zone in the red zone.
Yeah.
And so the great thing about that is that you think he's going to sit there and play man, and then he lets those guys fall off. It'd be interesting, because I think when you look at the X's and O's, it's like, well, they play man, so JD's going to have all kinds of running room. Well, AG's. We got to start giving AG a little bit of his flowers too, because Ben is so on his details that when he changes up like the little details and makes these huge plays, people give him his flowers. I don't think people are really sitting there paying enough to AG and the details that he's in. They pay attention to, hey, you know what? He doesn't have the talent that he's had in the beginning of the year, but he's making it do. Well, the reason why he's making it still work is because he too is making adjustments on the back end. To be honest, he started to sit there and do this 3 or 4 weeks ago, and TA was actually having trouble with zone coverage. But now
Yep.
these guys are starting to gel a little bit. So you guys got to be able to sit there and see some of these details and see what AG is really doing, and start to really like appreciate that man and the details that to be honest, it might be his last year. So
Yeah.
Hey man, somebody passed the collection plate around for Leo because he came in here. He's spitting hot fire like he just came out the pulpit preaching for the goddamn whole goddamn.
bro, we've been like, it's been too long, bro. It's been too long. Like, you've been a Lions fan for, I mean, a decade plus, bro. Like, this is, some of you have been 60, 70 years. My
Easy.
God. Like, y'all got, we raised her to be a Lions fan. But my God, man, we've got elderly people, all right? And I'm not gonna sit there and as mention anybody, right? I don't want to, let's not do that. But I mean, we've got 50 plus years that have been waiting for stuff like this, man. I'm happy for those folks. Yeah, I'm just fired up. It's much more than a game. Understand what the city of Detroit has been through, and man. I think I've never seen a team with former players just really so pro for Detroit. Like, when I look at all the players like on Twitter and stuff like that, we'll see all the former players, man. They really want this too. Right? Like, they've been through some stuff.
I talk to so many people every day, and they always say, man, I was rooting for you guys last year, man. Rooting for you this year, man. Like, the amount, it's just not like Lions fans. It is other fan bases that are rooting for us.
Chris, you have no idea how many people stop me at the store and be like, "Hey, Neil, I'm your team, my team right now. My team ain't here. I'm going with the Lions." Like, you absolutely right, man. Like, it happens all day. Like, I'm not in Detroit. I'm in Ohio, so I have Browns fans, Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Neil, like, our teammate, we rooting for the Lions. They everybody vibing with us right now, man. For real, like,
brother, they were laughed at, and that organization, the Lions organization, was laughed at when Dan. Hold on, baby. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, let me finish this. Listen. When Dan Campbell was hired, he was laughed at, bro.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people were like, man, this was the third choice. And then he comes in and he says some crazy stuff. But unless you had actually been inside the organization, understand the dysfunction there, like that man did, like, no wonder. And so, and now that the thought of him sitting there like, man, this is a crazy hire, is now you're starting to see that people want to, from the front office, they're pulling people from the Lions front office, now the assistant coaches, because they understand that, like, man, if you really wanted to go from dysfunctional organization to one of the tops, you better sit there and do your research and look at how that was done. And now that man is being praised more than ever. 4 years ago, that was not the case. Nope. And so it's like, man, how many people have, I mean, even around here, and I'm out here in SoCal, it's like, people are like, man, my team's out, but I got to go for the Lions because they're just a feel-good story because of where they've been and where they are right now. It's truly built from the bottom up.
Sorry, I can't bring my kid on. I mean, my kid's 18. Like, she would. My kid's not gonna come on.
This is a family show.
I know, huh?
No, right.
Yeah, I love it, Leo. I like the enthusiasm and everything. I mean, I miss you, man. We miss you. We miss your content and your. I miss you talking and breaking stuff down, man. You go into detail. I love it.
Yeah, let me kind of speak on that a little bit, because I know, like, you're not the only one, and so I'll be honest.
I've been blowing them up.
Yeah. I'll be honest. Like, if you guys don't see me on here, and shout out to Neil and Bandit and Chris and Day and like and whoever else, Tori. and
Sky.
all the other people that are on the many shows. I will sit there and tell you personally, if you don't see Leo's with this one and her brother, and we're doing family stuff. So and that's why I give that shout out, because it's like, man, I understand now what it takes to be a true podcaster, and to be honest, like you guys put in work that probably none of the people that watch the show will ever get to sit there and see. And I get to see the background of all that stuff, so I appreciate you guys more than ever. And I've enjoyed, like, when I'm not on, I still go on to sit there and see you guys, whether it be on Twitter or YouTube or whatever, and see pieces. I mean, and blessed, and Neil, let me kind of give you your flowers too, bro, because I don't think to run 3 to 4 shows and to really sit there and push that, man, I mean it's very bold, because life still happens on the back end and you're still sitting there pushing forward. So thank you.
Hey man, I put it like this: when it comes to pushing shows, I do this because of the kids, man. Like my they just keep me out of trouble, man. For real. They you see how he just snuck into the camera too, like, yeah, give me my flowers, Dad.
Damn, where's my kid at?
For real, right? And I went to school for y'all, man. For real, like to push it to another level, man. I went to school and graduated, and y'all was the reason why. I mean, not just for my kids, man, for y'all too. So I just don't do this for myself, man. It's a team, it's a family over here. Look, they all coming in here. Look, got my bandit hat on and everything, like, for real. But Leo, man, give us your score prediction, man, before we head out of here, man.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna do something crazy, right? Like we're gonna go 42, like 19, like in a stinker. In a stinker. Wow. Yeah.
I said 45. I said 45.
Oh yeah.
20,
Yeah.
Y'all said 40s.
45, 27 or something like that. I think I did.
Yeah. Listen,
Neil frozen to the most.
yeah, you know, can you guys appreciate
Racing! I'm mute.
Oh, Bandit Frozen. Bandit's Frozen. Can you appreciate though that the Lions, like, they are embracing who they are? They are embracing the top. They're not being passive. They're not sitting there. They're not being disrespectful either. But they're completely embracing the totality of where they at and what they built.
Yeah. They know the job that has to be done.
They know the job, and they know who they are too.
Yep.
And they have a confidence of like, hey, I don't need to get too high because I know I was already down too low and I've grinded too hard to know that, like, I can't get beyond myself. So it's this game and that's it. Like I love it.
I'm in Warren, Ohio, man. Baby Detroit is what I call it. It's Baby Detroit. That's where I'm at, man.
Don't associate Detroit with anything in Ohio, okay?
Man, listen. Only reason why I say it, because it's a concrete jungle around here, bro. And there's a concrete jungle up there. That's why I say it, bro. But Leo, man, let them know where they can find you at, man, before we head out here.
Yeah, you can find me at first name, last name on X, in the Detroit Lions community. I mean, yeah, come rap with me, come tweet me. We'll talk about all kinds of different stuff. Draft stuff will probably be coming out. That's probably my forte more than anything. So, I mean, all that stuff is coming up after we win the Super Bowl. And so that stuff will be pushed back a little bit later this year. But, yeah, you can find me on X. It's going to be real fun coming up, too.
Sure, man. And I appreciate the 293 people that was watching, man. Well, we got to tell them real quick.
This year, but, yeah, you
From Detroit.
Right. Hey, show.
Terrible.
But, yeah, I'm Bandit, man. Shout out to Leo. Shout out to Pawpaw. Daddy, my brother. You already know I can count on you every time, anytime. You feel me? Mr. CEO of the company, you feel me? With that said, man, let's go Lions, man. It's our year. Vikings fan, get over there.
He said, get him out of here. Hey, you said.
Make sure you hit that subscribe, family, man. If you love your kids, man, hit the subscribe button, man. Shout out to all the fellas to be a Father's Day, Chris, everybody, Leo. You feel me?
My kid won't come here. He constantly comes in here while we're doing the show. Now that I'm yelling for him to come here, he won't come here.
Of course.
Get your spotlight. Man, hit that subscribe button, man. This is our pregame show. Make sure y'all catch our post. What are we doing postgame show for Sunday?
Sunday sometime.
Hey, just follow us because we might even do a pop-up show. We don't even know because we're going to be off. What I will sit there and say is it's on Detroit, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. We're just saying we out, man.
Get it.